President Biden called on the Chinese company that owns TikTok to sell the social media app or be banned from the United States. It comes amid concerns the Chinese government could use the app to access Americans' personal data. TikTok's CEO calls those concerns overblown, touting the company's own plans to address privacy questions. Still, several lawmakers on Capitol Hill are pushing anti-TikTok legislation, including Texas Congressman McCaul. Our Ryan Chandler spoke with the congressman about his concerns and efforts to ban the app.
Are there any assurances or changes that you would like to see within TikTok that may protect their longevity in the United States that would make you feel more comfortable with the app?
If it was owned and operated and the algorithms were all in the United States, I'd have a more comfort level. The problem is it's not. I think our concern has been advocated by some of the top national security experts in this administration, both the Director of National Intelligence to the CIA director to the FBI director, saying that TikTok poses a national security threat, particularly to our younger generation. It's a backdoor into your phone. I would say it's a spy balloon into your phone where they can capture data, keystrokes, passwords. They can actually do algorithms to message in certain ways to use it as a propaganda tool. Those social media apps need to be scrutinized by the administration and sanctioned, and we give authority to the president to ban it if he deems it in the national security interest. I think that's a smart way to do it. The prior administration tried to ban it, but the courts found to not have the legal authority to do so. We give the president the legal authority if he deems it in our national security best interest. And so, it'd be great to see an American version of this come out, that there are some great innovators. I know there are, to have a TikTok-like app out there that could be as popular.
For my last couple questions, I want to pivot to state government. Texas has taken it upon itself to address some of your own concerns about China's influence in our property ownership and universities. I understand you've endorsed Senator Lois Kolkhorst's bill to ban most property ownership for many Chinese citizens. The current version of the bill exempts permanent residents and American citizens who may have dual citizenship. Is that version of the bill that you are willing to support now? Is that the right answer?
Well, and let me just say, I support the concept of what they're trying to do. I got briefings on, PRC-driven, properties being purchased next to military sites. That was concerning in terms of what the intentions were. Obviously, it was to monitor or capture, intelligence coming out of our military installations. That is a national security threat to the United States. Like anything, when you do this, my TikTok bill, you want it to be very targeted, to be either PRC owned or controlled in the area of military or intelligence or espionage. And I think if that's the focus of the bill, I think that's a good focus. I would not want to see it expanded to penalize legitimate people fleeing from China or, say, Iran from 1979 revolution, or fleeing the oppression from China to be caught in this net, if you will.
Well, so let me ask you then, Texas already has a bill on the books now that prevents companies owned or controlled partly or wholly by the Chinese government or companies based in China from connecting into our critical infrastructure like our power grid, right? Why do we need to go a step farther and direct the similar restrictions to individuals?
I think because the land is being purchased in some cases by individuals that may be operating on behalf of the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party. And that's what we are seeing with these properties bought next to military installations. I think the state legislature is trying to address that problem, just trying to make sure that we, again, like with the CHIPS bill, have control over our own supply chain and our own manufacturing here in the United States, not being driven or taken over by PRC-affiliated individuals owned or operated by those individuals.
Ryan also asked Congressman McCaul about efforts to bring more semiconductor manufacturing to Texas. You can see his full interview online now. Just look for the link in this story in the Texas Politics section of our website. They pushed for a law requiring Texas police to share missing persons information with the public. But these families are on a new mission after learning some law enforcement agencies may not always be complying.